Hi, welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I'm your host, Dr. Ghosh, and I'm back today with another very informative and transformational video for all of you. Friends, the video I brought for you today is about one of the earliest freedom fighters of the 1857 revolt. His legacy is that he inspired other soldiers to follow his footsteps and revolt against the British East India Company. He had joined the 34th Bengal Native Infantry as a Sepoy. He was a staunch Hindu. He felt that the new cartridges which were given to the Sepoys defiled their religion. He was the first to fire upon a British officer at Barrackpore and set the flame on Indian nationalism and the revolt against the British Empire East India Company. He was arrested and hanged subsequently on April 8, 1857. His bravery, courage, presence of mind prompted many other sepoys of the Indian regiments to revolt. His name, Mangal Pandey. I will be sharing with you on this video the inspirational story of freedom fighter and sepoy Mangal Pandey. But before that, I would like to share with you a brief about the channel Generous, Gracious, Gallant and myself. I'm Dr. Ghosh and I started the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant 2 years back. Today we have 1010 subscribers, 27,000 views and 346 videos already uploaded on the channel. My mission is to ensure that the present and coming generations live by the eternal human principles such as honesty, integrity, loyalty, respect for elders. Living by these eternal principles is the only way forward for mankind. Please join our team of transformationists so that we together can change the thinking patterns. I am also told that today in Chennai, Bangalore, my videos are being shown to orphans so that they thinking patterns undergo a change and they are inspired to live by these eternal human principles. I feel truly blessed. Coming to our inspirational person, Mangal Pandey, born in Nagwa, Balur district in the ceded and conquered provinces of the Company India, presently in Uttar Pradesh, to a Brahmin Hindu family. He joined as a part of the Bengal army in 1849. In March 1857, he was a sepoy, a private soldier in the 5th Company of the 34th Bengal Native Infantry. Let me give you a background. The Native Infantry in India had given to its soldiers the famous Enfield rifle, Enfield P53. Now they were allotted with a new bullet cartridge, and these the sepoys suspected were made of animal fat, especially cow and pig fat. This cartridge was suspected to, as it was carrying cow grease, fat, and pig fat, defile the religion of both Hindu and Muslim sepoys. When these cartridges were issued, they had to bite these cartridges, and therefore, when they bit into cow fat and pig fat, both Hindu and Muslim sepoys believed that they forsake their religions and became infidels. Based on this, Mangal Pandey, who was a staunch Hindu, on the afternoon of 29th March 1857, came on to the parade ground and said, "Come out, the Europeans are here. The, by biting into these cartridges, we shall become infidels. You have sent me here. Why don't you follow me?" He was instigating other soldiers, Sepoys, to join him in the revolt of Indian nationalism. Lieutenant Bogg, who was the adjutant of the 34th Bengal Native Infantry at Barrackpore, was informed about the actions of Mangal Pandey, pacing in the regiment guard room by the parade grounds. He was also informed that Mangal Pandey was carrying an armed loaded musket and also threatening to shoot the first European officer who he set eyes on. Mangal Pandey at that point of time knew that a steamer was disembarking many more British soldiers at Barrackpore and they would be there shortly. And unless he was successful in instigating the revolt from other sepoys in large number, the British officers and the new disembarked soldiers coming into the cantonment by steamer would quell the rebellion very quickly. Therefore, Mangal Pandey was continuously calling upon other sepoys to join him in the revolt. Bogg, when he heard about Mangal Pandey's action, armed himself and galloped towards Mangal Pandey, who, upon seeing Bogg, hid behind the station gun and fired upon Bogg. Unfortunately, he missed and the bullet hit the horse, bringing both Lieutenant Bogg, the station adjutant, down along with the horse. Bogg untied himself from the horse and seizing a pistol advanced towards Pandey and shot at Mangal Pandey. He also missed. Before Bogg could draw his sword, Mangal Pandey came out from behind the station gun, drew his talwar, a heavy Indian sword, and slashed at Bogg, neck and shoulders. Bogg fell to the ground, and another traitor, Sipai, Sheikh Poltu, tried to restrain Pandey from loading his musket and shooting Bogg dead. At the same time, British Sergeant Major Hawson arrived. He was summoned by other native officers about Mangal Pandey's actions and he came to support Bogg in quenching the rebellion. He ordered the native officer and commander of the native guard to arrest Mangal Pandey. The native officer, Ishwari Prasad, refused, stating that his NGOs had gone to take help, and that he could himself not overcome Mangal Pandey. Ishwari Prasad, the native officer, lent his support to Mangal Pandey. He later paid a very big price for this and he was hanged subsequently. Hawson ordered Ishwari Prasad to fall in with other guards and load their weapons. The Sepoys followed his order. Bogg, meantime, who was heavily injured on his neck and shoulders, arrived to the parade ground once again seeking Mangal Pandey, saying, "Where is he? Where is he?" Hawson warned him, "Right to the right, sir, for your life. The Sepoy will fire at you." Mangal Pandey fired once again on Bogg. Hawson wrote to Pandey to support in the fight against the rebellion. However, Pandey was brave and courageous, and despite getting no support all by himself, he knocked the British Sergeant Major Hawson to the ground with his musket. Many sepoys at this point of time stood only as mute spectators, waiting for the outcome to decide whether to join in or not. Meanwhile, the traitor sepoy Sheikh Paltu tried to defend the two Englishmen, Bogg and Hanson. He was pelted with shoes and stones by the native sepoys to restrain him. Sepoy Sheikh Pandey was wounded and he fled along with the two British officers, Lieutenant Bogg, the adjutant, and the British Sergeant Major Hawson. Meanwhile, a few other traitors in the company informed the commanding officer of the unit, General Hearsay, who arrived along with his two sons. He drew his weapons and ordered the sepoys to seize Mangal Pandey or die by shooting if they did not follow his order. The sepoys fell in under his command and advanced towards Mangal Pandey, who was all alone, lighting the flames of Indian nationalism. Please understand, he all alone had overcome two British officers, shot and wounded them. As he was outnumbered and he was sure now that he will be captured, he put the muzzle of his musket to his chest and shot himself. His regiment jacket caught fire due to the extreme heat and he collapsed bleeding. Pandey was arrested and he recovered in jail. He was a brave and courageous freedom fighter, and he refused to name any other soldiers in his trial where he was charged with being a traitor. He was ordered to be hanged to death with his native officer Ishwari Prasad, who had refused the orders of arresting him, and he was executed. Mangal Pandey was executed on 8th April 1857, and the native officer, another brave freedom fighter, Ishwari Prasad, followed him on the news on 21st April 1852. The traitor Sepoy Sheikh Paltu was promoted to Havaldar, sergeant, but shortly thereafter killed by sepoys of the 34 Bengal native infantry, which was later disbanded. Friends, Mangal Pandey, who lit the opening flames of the rebellion of 1857, he was recognized by author and historian V.D. Sarwarkar, who wrote Mangal Pandey was a strong influence on the earliest manifestation of Indian nationalism and was responsible for many other sepoys revolting and joining the rebellion in other cantonments. Friends, Mangal Pandey, the freedom fighter, the sepoy who lit the flames of the rebellion of 1857 at Barrackpore, who stood alone against the British officers. He shall go down in history as a brave, courageous man. His legacy is that he will forever be remembered as one of the first few Indian nationalists. Friends, I'm sure you like my videos, inspirational videos of transformational individuals on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I request you kindly subscribe to the channel, like my videos, and share them with your family and friends. Let them join our journey as transformationists. For all my 1000 plus subscribers, my heartfelt gratitude, and a request for all those of you who have not yet subscribed to join our journey of transformation. I will be back soon with another very transformational video about another nationalist and freedom fighter from the Northeast, Rani Gaidinli, who was a Naga freedom fighter who fought for independence against the British. Till we meet again, good luck, all the best.